Evening, guys. Admin here. I just got back from what's going to become Honolulu's second big anime convention. That's going to be taking place hopefully annually. I'm not sure, but hopefully this will come back and hopefully it will get better. Anime Matsuri, the first one, of course, being Kawaii-con, which I have done vlogs for. But yeah, Anime Matsuri is the second one that's come to Honolulu. It's actually one that, according to this book, says that it's actually a convention from Dallas, Texas, and it even has like or actually Houston, it says here. Yeah, Houston. Well, it's from Texas basically, and it has like even has like the approval of the mayor of Houston, no less. That's not how nice, but yeah, basically it's a new convention that's now going to be coming to Honolulu, and this is their first convention, so I did expect some growing pains, and wasn't expecting too much, but even then, this is a bit of a disappointment. I do think that this convention does have possibilities, and I do like the idea of being able to go to two conventions here in Hawaii, because not much else to do around here. So yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, this first day was slow, but I do see a lot of potential. So I'll just go through what I did today and give my final thoughts later. So yeah, I arrived at the convention, let's see, early in the morning, like at 9, just to pick up my pass and everything, and just hang out and take some cosplay pictures. There's some good cosplay that I'll probably like maybe show over on the screen in just a bit, but yeah, while I start looking things up, yeah. But other than that, let's see, I just waited there until the exhibit hall doors did open at like 12 o'clock noon, and was able to like go around and take a look at the shops there, and boy did they not have much of anything in the exhibit hall. I mean, another convention that I actually went to for one day earlier this year was the Amazing Convention, which is like a comic convention. More, I wasn't really that much interested to it because I'm more of an anime fan than I am a comic guy. But I did go to it, and it had a lot of stuff in there. Maybe like not as much as Kawaii-con, but it felt almost as full just by the layout and everything. This Anime Matsuri, they had like really only a few exhibitors. Now, I'm of two minds of this. On the one hand, I'm kind of glad that they didn't overflow the exhibit hall like they do with Kawaii-con. At like say Kawaii-con or Sakura-con, which I also frequented in Seattle, they usually like insist on filling up the entire place with a lot of exhibits and everything like that, and it just like gets really hard to move around. You get tired. You end up missing a lot of stuff. This one, they at least were able to like get, I think, some of the more important exhibitors into the hall and everything. There were a few missing. Like, I would have appreciated if they had a few more toy exhibitors, but for the most part, they got them. I do wish that there were a lot more. They didn't have any. They didn't have any DVD sellers, but then again, I could just probably get my DVDs online, especially with Black Friday on. Which, yeah, I didn't go out on Black Friday, just to let you know. I wouldn't be that stupid, especially if I'm going to go on a convention, that's for sure. But yeah, so it was small, but not a bad selection. Just, I guess a lot of people are disappointed, but when you get past it and maybe have the patience to maybe just like look for the stuff online, then I'm sure it's not that big a deal in the end. Besides, I did actually get something really good. The one thing I did want to get as soon as I saw it was doll of a certain character from Date Alive. Date Alive, if you haven't seen it, is basically like kind of a crazy, kind of a harem anime with like guy has to kiss the girls in order to steal away their powers of destruction and all that. Yeah, but anyways, look up a synopsis. I'm not going to explain it here. But basically, I wanted to get a doll, by far the best character to come out of Date Alive. And of course, I am. If you don't know the answer to this, you should all know the answer to this, because this is the absolute greatest character to come out of that show. Is none other than Yoshino. What? Did you expect me to talk about one of the girls? No, come on, Yoshino. Yoshino's awesome. Look, he's a puppet. He's the greatest character ever. Don't you think so, Yoshino? Of course I am. I'm the greatest character there is in this show. Okay, I'm not a ventriloquist, but yeah. I'm just gonna keep him on my hand for the remainder of this video. If that's okay with you guys. Is that okay with you, Yoshino? Or am I gonna do a voice that would just be stupid? Yeah. So I got this. I'm really glad I got this because it's just freaking awesome. And I mean, just look, it's Yoshino. He's the greatest character. But yeah, after I did buy this guy, there was nothing much else for me to do after that. I mean, I think like I just went around taking cosplay pics and all that. Nothing much else to do until the opening ceremonies started at 3 o'clock. Interesting story behind the opening ceremonies, actually. They were planning on doing it. If you haven't seen the Hawaii Convention Center, it was actually in Jurassic World recently, so it was a place where they had like all the escalators, the kind of indoor parts of Jurassic World. That's basically our convention center. It's a real nice place. It could use a lot more air conditioning, that's for sure. But it does have a lot of rooms. So there's like a lot of big convention rooms that they could have like had the opening ceremony in. Guess where they decided to do it? On the rooftop. I mean, not on the actual roof, I should say, but like on the top floor, an open garden area. An open garden area in Hawaii where we're currently having some very humid weather. And then to top it all off, we've been having some nice little bits of shower every so often. So guess what ended up happening? It ended up raining on top of everyone, and we had to move it downstairs. Whose idea was it to put on the rooftop garden area? That's kind of stupid. Don't you think so? See, Yoshino knows. So yeah, we ended up moving the entire opening ceremony downstairs into one of the smaller rooms and just like worked it out from there. The guests we had are not a lot of big names. Like we did like get the head of Studio Trigger to come to our convention. I'll probably put his picture over here and his name over here. And other than that, there wasn't a lot, like, there was a lot of cosplayers that I'm sure a lot of people were excited about. There was actually this one really good cosplayer. I mean, I'm not a huge cosplayer fan or anything, but this one guy, Goldie, he had the absolute best Alphonse Eric cosplay I've ever seen in my life. It was amazing. I'm just gonna, he actually had the glowing red eyes. His hands actually glow blue for the alchemism. That was fantastic. One of the things that made my day. There was something else that made my day, but I'll get to that in a bit. Other than that, so yeah, those cosplayers were good, and then unfortunately, I would have appreciated if they had like more than just 3 voice actors come to our convention. The third voice actor wasn't able to make it today, but she'll be in tomorrow. It was what was her name? Give me a minute. Miley Flanagan. I hope I pronounced that right. She's the voice actress behind Naruto, and is actually from Honolulu. So nice to have a local back with us and everything. The other 2 voice actors are Crispin Freeman, if you haven't heard that name, then why haven't you? He's he's fantastic. He's the voice actor of Alucard and everything. He's just like Kill Him From Haruhi. He's just like such an awesome guy. I'll talk about him in just a bit. And then Johnny Young Bosch. I love Johnny Young Bosch, but I've seen him in like so many conventions in my lifetime. I mean, I think I saw him back at SakuraCon. Did he come to Kawaii-Con last year? I don't know. I just know, like, this is quite possibly the third time I've seen him at a convention in a row. I'm probably going to see him again when I go to another convention that I'll talk about in January. I like the guy, but Jesus Christ, why do I have to... What's making me see him all the time? Do you know? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. I like both of them being at our convention. Being at this convention. Is he good? Actually, I think is Johnny actually going to be at Kawaii-Con 2016? Jesus. Anyway, aside from that, after the opening ceremony where they introduced everyone and everything, let's see what happened after that. So, a couple hours later at 5 o'clock, I went to this Funimation panel where they said it was like them showing off their favorite stuff. It turned out it was just another industry panel where they just show a bunch of previews of their stuff. It's not. I don't have anything against that. I mean, I love seeing what their thoughts are on their programs, or on what kind of programs they produce, they dub over and such and produces. But still, it's just another one of those big promotional panels where they just like advertise their stuff. Whatever. It was still fun, and the guy hosting it was a nice guy. So, but nothing special about it. It's just another industry panel. The thing that that kind of made everything worth it at the end of this day was the last panel I went to after the Funimation one. It was Crispin Freeman's Q&A panel. Crispin Freeman, I mean, my God, the guy is amazing. I mean, not just as a voice actor, he's a fantastic voice actor, that's a given, but I just learned today that he has a degree in philosophy, and good gravy, he earned that. I have no doubt that he earned that degree with flying colors, I'd imagine, because he is a fantastic speaker. I mean, if you've ever been to a convention, you gotta admit, there's always going to be like those people in the Q&A panels who are going to ask stupid questions, and yeah, we had a few of them in that panel. I mean, I shouldn't say that they were stupid. Yes, they were. No, they weren't. Sorry. I didn't say that. He said it, okay? No, they were people who couldn't word their questions properly, I should say, but even then, Crispin was able to like take like even this one guy's kind of confusing question about trying to ask Crispin about his thoughts about why stuff like Mary Shelley's original vision of Frankenstein can't be translated into movies, and he was able to like take that kind of confusing little question and poorly worded question, I should say, and basically turn it into a really philosophical discussion about how and why we can't accept certain conventions certain conventions like what aspects of Mary Shelley's original Frankenstein story couldn't be translated into movies. He was just amazing. I can't even describe it because he just comes off as very intelligent. He has I love how he like actually was able to like philosophize, basically explain some of the issues he had like with Disney, not Disney princesses. Well, he did talk about how he thought like Disney princesses were kind of going against what they said they were going to do at the beginning of the movie, and then they end up not really changing their position that much. And then he also talked about like how in the Iron Man movie, how like Tony wasn't really helping anything by just like killing like a bunch of terrorists, when considering that he didn't really get to the root of the problem, and those same terrorists probably had families that he just ruined because of his actions. So yeah, he was, I can't even describe it. I'm not that smart. I'm nowhere near as smart as him, because he just like made the last part of this convention fantastic, and I'm looking forward to going to his next panel tomorrow, which is going to be like him discussing the mythology behind Star Wars. He'll probably be able to like, he says he's gonna like be able to like link it back to what George Lucas's original inspirations were, and talk about why exactly the prequels suck, not just because of the bad acting. That's one thing, but he says he'll also explain some of the more the problems with the morality and such of the story and all that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And also tomorrow they're going to be showing the first 4 episodes of the dub of the second season of Day Alive, which is going to be awesome. I was almost thinking that they weren't going to do the dub of the second season of Day Alive, because it's been like like almost 2 years, at least a year and a half at this point, since the second season of Day Alive finished airing, and yet we still haven't gotten it. How can you not want to see the second season with this guy as a star? Really? Come on. Tell me. Alright, whatever. So, final thoughts on my first day at Anime Matsuri. It definitely needs work. I hear like they tried to keep the schedule light because they figured that today's a work day, even though we're currently in Thanksgiving week. This is Thanksgiving weekend. I think most people will have the day off, and yet they say that they needed to lighten the schedule. I don't get it, really. Sorry. But yeah. Other than that, I do think that tomorrow will probably be a better day, because they probably can get more stuff. They're going to show more unique stuff, like as I said, the Day Alive Day Alive 2 dub premieres will be awesome. I'm gonna take this guy with me just to prove a point. And yeah, I'm gonna have it's good. I still think that this convention can work out. Crispin Freeman certainly made today worth it. So yeah. Other than that, that's basically all my thoughts on it. For anyone who did go to the convention like me, feel free to leave comments. And other than that, if you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them in maybe a future video. I'm really tired right now. I need to go take a shower and get some rest for tomorrow. So yeah, you want to finish up by saying anything? Well,